So construction's certainly gone up. Land remains a challenge for us. In some communities, there are still opportunities to find relatively affordable land in the neighborhoods where we build. Easton's getting tight for us, and obviously St. Michael's has been a very challenging community for us to find affordable land. Again, we're not exempted from, there are some municipalities that may exempt us from some permit costs, but otherwise when we're developing a raw piece of land and we have to connect to infrastructure, put in fire sprinkler systems, all those things, so the cost of doing business is there for us like any developer. Yes, we're building in three communities right now, and when we start building in St. Michael's again, we'll be working between 4 communities. We're trying to get to a point that we're doing 8 houses a year that we build and sell, and then somewhere in the neighborhood of 50 to 60 repair projects as well. So doing that across 4 communities between 2 counties. And then I have to say about our home purchasing program, this is not a static goal of how we build a house. We are always looking at how we can build that house better so it is more affordable for the home buyer to operate and has a longer lifespan for that homeowner. So starting to incorporate elements of universal design. So if someone in that household someday may be in a wheelchair, they can still move about the house relatively freely. Door frames are wide enough, halls are wide, bathroom has a turning radius. We might not put on a ramp, but the house is sited in such a way that if a ramp needed to be put sometime, it doesn't just have to be to the front door. Also looking at ways we can make our houses stronger in the event of natural disasters, hurricanes, tornadoes. So Habitat Strong is a new initiative from Habitat International, looking at how we incorporate those elements into our houses. We want to build an affordable but not a cheap house. We want to build a quality, durable, energy efficient home, and that's an endless process of quality improvement. There's plenty of things we can do to make a house more energy efficient or durable that don't cost a lot. How we site it on the property, how the sun hits the house, how we move water and moisture around. And because we have volunteers, sometimes we can invest a little more in the material with volunteers doing the labor, so you can balance out the impact. In the last 8 years, we've sold 28 homes out of our total of 75 over 25 years. I think there are a lot of contractors that would really be excited to know they'd completed 28 homes over the last 8 years. And it's funny, I'll still be in the grocery store or at Lowe's or somewhere out in the community, and someone will come up to me and say, "Do you have any houses going on right now?" And yes, we have 7 right now. 2 here, 3 here, 2 here. But if you don't drive down a street where we're building, if you're not part of our volunteer crew, you don't see that level of increased work every day.
One of those.
Most special moments are with our home buyers and our homeowners, and you've heard me tell this sort of story before, but we provide our home buyers with a particular opportunity to purchase a home with an affordable mortgage, and we're offering that opportunity to folks who could not otherwise do so. If they can be served by the open market, they should go there. So in that process, each buyer brings with them skills and experiences, but while they're in partnership with us, they have this amazing opportunity to build new relationships, new skills, and maybe above all, new confidence. And when I see the wonderful things that our home buyers, and if they have children, what those families do with that opportunity, that for me is the greatest joy. Something that we facilitated, something that we provided a foundation for, but ultimately those next steps rely on the vision and the hope that those families have for themselves. I have tried to come at my work in the nonprofit world from a belief that people have an incredible capacity to self-right, that people want to do good, that they want to be successful. Now, success may be defined differently by all of us, but that people desire to stand on their own 2 feet and feel pride in being able to do so. I think organizations have development cycles, companies, organizations, not just nonprofits, but there are phases of development. And I think different people bring different expertise and different skills to each period of development. And I've been very, very blessed to feel like my skills, my expertise joined well with the other people on our team, with our board, where we were and where the community was, that we came out of the economic downturn. That was very helpful. But I feel like for a period of time, I've been gifted, blessed with a place where I really felt like there was a good match to really be able to contribute. And what's so exciting for Habitat Choptank is to see how much we've grown steadily over a period of time. Not quickly, but I think in a sustainable way. And it's an exciting time for a different leader to come in who can take where we are in this new time and keep things moving forward.